Al Maktoum Foundation, headquartered in Dubai, was established and financed by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai and UAE Minister of Finance. It is one of the charities that placed the African crisis at the top of its strategic objectives. This program started on its first phase in 1997 and currently manages around 40 high schools and 1 college in Africa. These highly acclaimed achievements were extended even further in the second and third stages and now extend to more than 20 African countries, from Somalia in the east to Senegal in the west, and from Sudan in the north to South Africa. The educational program of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum in Africa has provided high-quality educational services by building structurally integrated schools, fully supplied with playgrounds, equipment, laboratories, computers, and all other elements that contribute to first-class education. These centres of excellence were provided with the highest quality teaching professionals and allocated the resources to ensure that they feature among the best equipped in Africa and their students among the highest achievers. In Chibito School in Mozambique, the school hours are from the early morning until late at night. This is to provide an extra opportunity to the state employees who missed their education during the liberation and civil wars. Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid schools in Africa teach the national curricula from each country in order not to exclude the students or take them away from their surroundings. The Arabic language and the Islamic studies are added to contribute to cultural communication and spread understanding between such African groups and the Arab and Islamic countries. In most schools in Central Africa, Mozambique and south of Sudan, Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid emphasizes the importance of spreading tolerance among people to those who need it without discrimination or preference. The policy of admission to these schools does not differentiate between students based on race or religion. Their doors are open to all. There is also a strong emphasis placed on sports and the spirit of competition. The schools have the equipment and the expertise to succeed in their chosen fields and reach the same levels of excellence as their academic counterparts. This has already been shown in the awards and accolades the schools have achieved on both local and national levels. Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum has placed the issue of women's education and development high on the list of its priorities, as the percentage of female students is around 47% of the total. This has undoubtedly contributed to the success in many of the African countries where they are established. This has been shown by the testimonies of the education ministries and councils in Africa, and in less than a decade, the corridors of the African, Arab and European countries are already crowded with the graduates of such schools who are now attending the most prestigious universities in such fields as medicine, engineering, science and law. In a gesture of immense gratitude, the members of the African Union thanked His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai and Minister of Finance, for his unceasing efforts and constant support for helping develop education in Africa. The 53 African heads of state recognised and thanked the enormous contribution made by Sheikh Hamdan through the Al Maktoum Foundation. The project continues to provide educational opportunities for tens of thousands of young people across the continent. Mr. Jean Ping, chairman of the African Union Commission, praised His Highness, who'd been invited to the Congress as a VIP guest, saying that he was overseeing the largest individual charitable project in the whole of Africa, and the work is as valuable to the next generation as it is to the students of today. The charity has ensured that the quality of education in many African nations has been substantially improved and has provided modern and sophisticated features and facilities to the young people of Africa who have benefited so far and those who will benefit in the future. The Foundation is seeking to enhance its performance, motivated by a strength of will and determination for continuous development, which represents other enlightened initiatives in the record of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, which is rich with the good deeds extending to all areas of giving without harming or boasting, not in Africa alone, but in a number of other nations that reach across the world.